So my name is Dr. Anil Kumar, Assistant Professor of Zoology. So my subject is zoology. Uh, I want to take the applied zoology in fifth sem. The topic is hatchery design and management. So this is very important topic in this fifth paper. So hatchery, fish hatchery is mainly it is providing artificial breeding and hatching and rearing by through this hatchery instruments. So hatcheries are produce larval and juvenile fish. These are support give the aquaculture industry where they are transformed to growing systems. Some species that are commonly raised in hatcheries, they are Pacific oysters, shrimps, Indian prawns, salmon, tilapia. So there are different types of hatcheries are there, which are Earthworm hatcheries, vertical jar hatcheries, chittagong hatchery pits, plastic bin hatchery, and like that there are many different types of hatcheries are using in the fishing in the fishery. So in this first we will see the Earthworm hatcheries. Earthworm hatcheries are they are having several rows and plastered mud. They are accommodate 35,000 to 40,000 eggs. So between the hatcheries they are interconnected, and also in this hatchery irrigation and draining facility is also available, and hatching percentage may be uh, 30 to 40%. So next, Chittagong hatchery. Chittagong hatchery is also same Earthworm hatchery, just like, but here in this each pit with a piece of cloth and mosquito cloth. So this is important thing about Chittagong hatchery, and there are hatching hoppas which are mainly outer wall thin muslin cloth and inner mosquito cloth. So in this accommodate 75,000 to 1 lakh eggs in the in these hatcheries, and they are having in the hatchery floating hoppas are also there, tub hatchery, and come to the cement custom hatchery. They are built below dry bund system with separate inlets out and outlets. There are 3 lakhs eggs which are accommodated in this hatchery, and maybe the hatching is takes place 50 to 70%. So this is a structure of the vertical jar hatchery. The vertical jar hatchery, uh, it is also a type of glass jar hatchery. So in this water system, in this hatchery, the overhead tank is connected with a GI pipeline with a water capacity of 5,500 liters capacity. So this is the water system of vertical jar hatchery, and in this there are incubators are also made up of good quality transparent glass jars set up vertically on the wooden tables. So the jars are conical, being open at the top and gradually tapering towards the bottom. So there are in this jar the capacity of water is 6.35 liters, and top of the jar is fitted with the GI rings having a beak with serve as an outlet for water coming from the jars. So at end jars are connected with rubber tubbings. So and in the vertical in this jar hatchery a breeding tank is also present. The breeding tank is with shower and outlet to drain excess water. So the number of breeding tanks depends on target of seed production. So mainly depend on the seed production, we will take the breeding tanks. So the spannery. The spannery is a heap of synthetic materials. So which is fitted on a frame placed inside a cement cistern, and the overhead shower is provided from the above to spray water shower over the developing hatching in the APA. So in the cement cistern which can accommodate 10 lakhs spawns for 3 days. So this is about the spannery. And next coming to the Chinese hatchery. The Chinese hatchery is also known as echo hatchery, or it is also called circular hatchery. So in this hatchery is contain one is overhead tank, and second one is spawning tank, third one is incubation tank, and the last one spawn receiving tank. These are the four different tanks are present in the Chinese hatchery. So this is about the Chinese hatchery. So in the Chinese hatchery, the brooders are kept in spawning pond for about 4 to 8 hours for conditioning. There are two doses of pituitary gland or any hormonal injection is given. So the water comes from the overhead tank which has the capacity of 30,000 liters of water, and in this hatchery water will be moved circularly, and there are 1 crore eggs can be operated or collected from the bottom and transferred into the incubation ponds. So in this there are two circular incubation ponds with two chambers are present. So in the Chinese hatchery, the here in this there are 4 days of spawn about 6 is received by rearing tank. So then these are transferred to the pond till fry stage, and the breeding and hatching is carried out in about 30 batches, each batch of 4 days. So in this hatchery about 1 crore eggs can be hatched in one batch with 95% success will be there. So the advantage of Chinese hatchery, it is a there are many advantages are there. One is it is a permanent structure, and also this hatchery it can easy to operate, and there are less manpower. So these are the advantages of Chinese hatchery for maintaining of this hatchery. And another one, D variety hatcheries. D variety hatcheries, these are the modern hatcheries. So in this the breeding unit will be there. So it in the breeding unit it contain breeding tanks, and water current system is there, aerators are also there, and overhead tank will be there, and filter unit also there. in the breeding unit. And the next one is hatching unit. In the hatching unit, overhead tank will present the vertical hatchery and jars, oil-free air compressors, spawneries and sprays, hatching open, and the temperature is must be 27 to 29 degrees centigrades, and the breeders are introduced in breeding hopper after hormone injection. So after breeding, the released eggs are transformed to hatchery unit. So this is D variety hatchery, and another type of hatchery, D81 hatchery. D81 hatchery is about 2 to 2.25 lakh eggs can be accommodated in this hatchery. This the rate of flow maintained continuously. So eggs can be hatched out within 14 hours in this. So now the rate of flow is increased in this hatchery. Now the hatcherlings are transferred into rearing tanks. So here the sprays are receiving tanks to ensure high level oxygen and low temperature. The hatching percentage may be 93 to 98 percentage. So about this hatchery, it is the possible of breed is even in the absence of rains. So this is also one of the advantage of this hatchery. And modern Sifi D85 hatchery. So this is the hatchery. It can accommodate 10 lakh eggs. The hatching percentage is 95 percentage, and the low density polythene, easy to breed and easy to pack and transport. The maintenance of temperature is also possible in this hatchery, and in this the metabolites are removed from circulating water by filtration, and due to the filtration the water is free from silt and sedimentation. So the common carp eggs are hatched in 72 hours in this hatchery. So generally, but in generally it takes time 72 hours, but in this system, in this hatchery, the carp will be hatched only 42 hours only. So this is the advantage of modern Sifi D85 hatchery. So thank you. This is about hatchery design management.